I watched in horror as my autistic brother completely ruined his reputation, and I've never been prouder. My parents treated him like a burden for 23 years. They forced him to drop out of high school, claiming people like him couldn't succeed. They controlled his government disability checks and gave him a $15 weekly allowance like a child. When relatives visited, they'd make him eat in his room, saying he made people uncomfortable. Last Thanksgiving, everything changed. My brother was allowed at the table because my grandmother insisted. When he tried speaking, my father cut him off. Nobody wants to hear your weird facts. The table went silent. My brother stood up, hands trembling, and said, I quit taking your money. For 2 years, he'd been secretly working night shifts at a local data center. The manager, who has an autistic son himself, saw my brother's natural talent with patterns and hired him despite having no formal education. My brother had been saving every penny. My father laughed and said, you'll come crawling back in a week. My brother pulled out his phone and showed everyone his bank account with $27,000 saved. Then he revealed he'd already signed a lease on an apartment. 3 months later, his work with identifying network vulnerabilities got him promoted twice. At the company holiday party, the CEO personally thanked him for catching a security breach that saved them millions. My parents now tell everyone they always knew he was brilliant. Last week, they showed up at his apartment unannounced, expecting to be welcomed. He politely asked them to leave and call first next time. Sometimes the greatest power is simply walking away and building something better.